Hello mamas, and welcome back to my channel. You guys, this video quality is probably absolutely terrible and I am so sorry. I'm gonna try to get in a place where it'll be better. Let me see, hold on. All right, maybe this is better. I hope that it is. But you guys, I did not think I would be making a 37 to 39 week pregnancy update, but I am. So keep on watching while I do my makeup. All right, so you guys, like I said, I am 39 weeks pregnant, and I did not think that I would be making a video about me being 39 weeks pregnant. I didn't think I would have a last update, but I do. So y'all, it's just been it's been a lot going on lately. Excuse the background. I did not make up the bed this morning. Didn't feel like it. I am putting on makeup just to glamour myself up a little bit. And I'm going to take Ava Grace to story time in a couple minutes. So let me just fill you guys in on what's been going on since week 37. Honestly, the same symptoms for me. You know, just backaches, pelvic pains, you know, the whole shebang. Basically, whatever I said in the last video, that's still been going on as far as with the symptoms, but it's really not that bad. I'm really not in any type of pain. Like today, I'm fine. I don't really know what baby boy is doing. I honestly thought that he would be coming a little bit earlier, and he's still in there chilling. So basically, you guys, next week on Thursday will be my due date. And I will more than likely have to be induced due to my blood pressure unless I go into natural labor, you guys. And my blood pressure has been better, but it's still not good, and they just don't want that to mess with the placenta or the baby, because the placenta is, of course, what gives the nutrients to the baby, and they don't want anything to happen, which I get it. I told them, like, you know, I didn't mind being induced if I didn't go into labor by 39 weeks. So today I am 39 weeks, and there's a possibility that I will be induced on Sunday. But mind you guys, there have been, it's just been a lot going on because, you know, there was an induction date, which was basically supposed to be yesterday, but then the vacuum cleaner just came on. Yeah, there was going to be an induction date set for yesterday, and they canceled that. And then, you know, just this past week, the midwife, who, bless her heart, like, she honestly is like really trying to help me out, because the doctors, and let me just tell y'all, a lot of doctors will not induce women that have had C-sections before because of the risk, which I get. But then again, it's like, I'm not having a C-section. You know, like, I'm going to at least be able to try. I know what the Lord has told me. So, you know, y'all can go on with that. But anyway, I don't want to get all into that, you guys. I just have a midwife that has really been vouching for me. You know, the doctors are just like, if she's having issues with her blood pressure, then she doesn't need to be induced. She just needs to have a C-section. And she's like, no, like, you know, her blood pressure is fine, because my blood pressure has been better. It's not how it was before. We had a stress test for baby boy that I've been getting done every week, you guys, and that's been fine. I did have to go to labor and delivery again last week because they thought it was some issues with whatever it was with him, but baby boy is fine, and even I'm okay now too. So honestly, I'm like, do I really have to get induced? Could we just wait? But it's still the thoughts of placenta, nutrients to the baby. You don't want to get to the last, or they don't want me to get to where it's like, okay, maybe I make it to 40 weeks and I go into labor naturally, but then when it's time to push him out, baby boy has no energy to try to do it, to try to come out, and it's like, boom, C-section, because he's not cooperating, or his heart rate is going down because he just, you know, we've waited too long to try to do an induction or whatever it is. That is what my midwife has explained to me, you guys, and honestly, do I understand it all? Not really, but the Lord has just told me that, you know, as much as I want to be like, y'all just leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, I understand that God has put, he has the doctors out there for a reason. He has the midwives out there for a reason. He has my doula out there for a reason. And all of them, I don't know what she's doing. All of them play a big role in this. Above all things, God is the one who's going to help me through this birth. But he's put those people in a place for a reason, and I have to respect what they say. I'm not saying like just to be like, yeah, everything y'all say I'm gonna go with. No, because I'm a firm believer in prayer, and I like to be led by God. And if God was to tell me at any moment not to do something, I'm not going to do it. But I've just been trying to just relax. But y'all, I tell you, it's really kind of, I don't want to say it's been stressful, but it's been a little bit stressful because of the fact that, this isn't just it's like, it is a waiting game. But then again, it's like, basically, y'all, I'm going to just tell y'all, like, this week, I was supposed to get induced this morning. That was like what was supposed to happen. I had my appointment on Tuesday. Quick story. I had my prenatal appointment on Tuesday as well as the stress test. Everything was fine, okay? And I'm talking with my midwife that I've been seeing because she's, very Vbac friendly. So I've just been going to her, just to make sure that I'm getting the proper knowledge that I need and the proper help that I need. And, I'm talking with her. She did check my cervix again, even I didn't want that to be done. But I did go ahead and say that was okay. They said that my cervix was very soft and it's very low. I'm not dilated yet. And maybe like a fingertip or something like that, but it's not like I'm not dilated yet. And I'm not worried about that because a lot of women don't start dilate until they're actually in labor. So that doesn't mean anything to me. But my cervix being soft and low is actually really, really good. So anywho, she tells me, she's like, okay, yeah, blood pressure is good. You're doing good. What do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I feel fine. I still don't mind being induced before 39 weeks because of what we discussed, but, I just want to make sure that we have a plan in place. And she's like, oh, we could do, next, what'd she say? I think she said next Tuesday. And I was like, okay, cool. That'll give me time to relax. And I was like, let me just kind of go home and pray about it. But I believe that we can go with that. And so, I get in the car, I talk to my husband, talk to my doula. And honestly, you guys, I'm just like, by next Tuesday, I should go into labor anyway. So I'm not really concerned about that induction. And then later on that afternoon, she calls me and then she says that she's not able to do that because of the scheduling. And then also the doctor that would be on call that day does not support inductions with Vbacs. And so that's been our issue lately is the induction. Nobody really supports that. So I'm like, okay. She's like, but what about Thursday? So then she basically, it would have been today. She says that. And so y'all, I go through this whole thing of crying, praying to God, reaching out to God. God, what do you want me to do? And I finally have my mind made up. And, I just say, okay, I'm fine with that. Y'all, tell me why she tells me they can't do that either. So then, I'm like, all right, this is starting to be a little bit too much for me. This is basically like the third time that something happened said and it's been canceled or it hasn't went through. And I'm just like, I'm trying to trust the doctors like you guys are telling me to do, but how am I supposed to trust you guys when y'all keep switching everything up? Like, I'm sorry, but this is starting to be really stressful for me. So, and nothing towards the midwife because she's really vouching for me, you guys. Like, she's really, telling them like the doctors, all of the doctors that are, that are at the hospital, like, if she needs an induction, she just needs to have a C-section. And she's like, no, this is not what she wants. Like, she wants to be given a chance to push the baby out. She wants to be given a chance to have a vaginal birth. And she's really been vouching for me. And so right now, there is an induction date, but I have not been called by the hospital yet, but I am on the schedule to have an induction. I'm going to say possibly, y'all, because at this point, who knows what's going to happen, but I know God knows above all things. But there is a possibility that I could be induced on Sunday. And there is a midwife as well as a doctor that understand what's going on. They're fine with it. The midwife that has been vouching for me has reached out to them and they understand everything and they're cool with it. So that is what we have as of right now. That is if I do not go into labor on my own. So you guys, you know, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm just waiting on the Lord, and of course waiting on this baby if he just decides just to, you know, come. But that's really what's been going on. You guys just keep me in prayer and keep baby boy in prayer. Keep my family in prayer. My husband, Ava Grace, my doula, the midwives, the doctors, just everybody, you guys, because I do appreciate the support that I've had from everyone. Like, I feel like I really have a pretty good support system where it's like a lot of women don't get, they don't really have people vouching for them. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I follow a Vbac group on Facebook, and I've yet to see anyone like have a story like mine, unless like I've just missed it. But I haven't seen like a midwife vouching for them and a doctor vouching for them, and, you know, telling them like, no, she doesn't want this, this is what she wants, and, you know, really like trying to help them. So I'm so thankful to God for that. At this point, I'm just waiting, and I'm just trusting in God. And you guys, I know that God has me. I know that he's with me, and I'm just ready to see my baby boy. I want him to be healthy. I want to come out healthy, and I know that I will by the grace of God. I know that we will by the grace of God, and it's all going to work out just fine. It's just really a waiting game, and that's where it gets really like hard, because you're like, oh, what is going on here? But God is able. God is able in the midst of all of that. So my nose is running, you guys. I'm going to show you guys my belly. Today is 39 weeks pregnant. I am so thankful. Mind you guys, Ava Grace came at 39 weeks, and I want to say, let's see, she's coming 21st, in 5 days. So who knows? Baby boy may try to come a little bit earlier, or he may, I don't know. He acts like his daddy, and my husband is very chilled, goes with the flow type of thing. So I think that's how baby boy is going to be. But okay, let me show you guys my belly, and then we are going to be heading to story time. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. Let's see, I'm going to do it like this. Here we go. Here we go. Baby boy at 39 weeks. Come on out. Come on out. I'm having a cramp. All right. Right, you guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for following me on this journey. If you are pregnant and if you've already had your baby, congratulations. If you're still waiting like me, congratulations. Just be patient. Wait on it. Baby's coming. Blessings to everybody. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Oh, Lord.